Hello, we are recording today with Bryant, who is entering the Global Urban Heat Media Lab pilot project that we're conceptualizing and founding right now. It's August 18th, 2026, as we record this. And for the past 3 weeks, I've been developing the network for the Pedestrian Space hosted pilot project, the Global Urban Heat Media Lab. Along with it, we have a network developing with people joining from across the Americas, Asia, Oceania, Europe, Middle East, Africa. Bryant is one of those people. He has joined the network. He's an undergrad student in urban studies at University of California, Irvine. It's been really interesting talking with him about his various interests, which I'll let him introduce himself. But you're one of many people that wrote such thoughtful emails, and I really like your intersection of focus um, and welcoming you to the network for within which we have something really exciting going on, which you know about, Bryant, but I'm going to share here on this video. I got responses from so many undergraduate, graduate students across the world who wanted to do their academic internships in conjunction with this project. And so I decided to embed within the network an international collaborative internship network, which means that if we have other students joining from your university or region or the state of California or USA broadly who you're like, oh yeah, I want to collaborate with them, or internationally. So students within this internship network will have the opportunity to do collaborative, either local, regional. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Uh,
No worries.
we'll have the opportunity to do international or regional or local collaborations for their internships, which I think is really neat. I'm really excited to see that develop. So I will turn it over to you to share a bit about yourself and what brought you to this network.
Yes, hello. I'm Bryant, and as Anna mentioned before, I'm a undergraduate student at Irvine, and I'm currently majoring in urban studies with a focus on architecture and design. Uh, and so I am really based on the greater Orange County area, and I'm preparing to, use this internship as a experience and as a preparation to apply to many other sorry graduate programs around California and probably the rest of the world too. My studies sits right at the intersection of planning, design, and environmental justice. And within my coursework, like transportation planning, environmental planning, adaptation, and urban design, I'm constantly asking myself, and especially with people that I've worked with in these projects, how do the streets, buildings, and public spaces uh, shape who is exposed to these risks and who gets to live or experience these uh, the streets and the designs and all of that stuff. Um, and throughout these courses, I've worked on projects like mobility, community needs, and climate vulnerability. And for example, in one of my classes that I've did for environmental justice, I have mapped environmental and social conditions across neighborhoods, particularly in the Port of Long Beach, and seeing how that data using um, ArcGIS, it's pretty shocking, and it's pretty uh, it just shows me how the conditions are very, very bad along major highways and major transportation routes. And so, and that kind of just intersects with the land use and how that affects the access to shade and cooling and the impact of which temperature rises because of these transportation and without any of these greenery around cities and all of that stuff. And so, um, urban heat feels like it's the most urgent and the more important climate challenges that we've seen around my area. And it's not just about temperature, it's just about who can safely walk from one place to another place without, getting hotter and hotter um, every year and all of that stuff, and who can play, work, and sleep in their neighborhoods. And in places like in my area, Orange County, and in LA region, we've already seen hotter summers, more intense heat waves every year, and growing pressure on communities that doesn't have enough tree cover, less shade, and fewer resources to combat urban heat. And so I am really excited to join this internship because it connects many, many different regions around the world and show how different how people react to urban heat across, Europe and Asia and parts of East Coast as well, because United States is frankly, a very, very big country. And it this project really appeals to me because it's not just a research project. It's like what I've talked to Anna a little bit before. It's about collaborative, media-driven effort that brings together everybody, not include students, but professionals and all. Um, and I'm really excited by this idea of you know, documenting and capturing what others' lived experiences and helping to create activities or even a paper that could use to help the other future generations in need. And that kind of research design and urban heat and the issue of urban heat is exactly the kind of work that I'm really excited to collaborate with Annika and many, many other students and professionals on. Thank you very much.